Hello guys, it's Lucy. GGG announced there will be a Phrecia event again in Gen 29 PST with 19 alternate Ascendancy classes. At this time, the event is based on keepers, which means we can access to new full-blown unique items. It's a great news. In original Phrecia event last year, as a minion FK enjoyer, my league starter is Servernt of Arakaali, Strength Command, and had a great time. It has 0 button playstyle and very impressive damage to delete Uber each 3 seconds. Not very tanky, but at least able to FK in Simulacrum and farming T17 maps with idols with no problem. To build a jump command is a little complicated to make it work. I don't want to spend 10 minutes to explain mechanism again. So for new players, welcome to check my previous 327 all-in-one build guide video. I will put link in description. Okay, let's start from Phrecia Ascendancy. Servernt of Arakaali Ascendancy is designed for Summoner and has one of the most insane damage scaling for minion build in my opinion. It has almost double the damage compared to Necromancer and also the easiest Ascendancy for leveling. Malevolent Strength is the most powerful damage scaling node in this game you can get as first Ascendancy. A free envy aura is a blast to carry you run through campaign with any minion skill. Shred Spinner provide a free aspect spider. It will hinder the enemy to reduce their movement speed and increase damage taken, which is very useful to farm Blight or Breach. And Silk Dancer provide penetration and some defense, nice to have. Weaver's Contrition provide a Penance Mark, a easy solution to sustain empty weapon. It basically releases our ring slot because we no longer need to bring the Hateful Accuser during Pinnacle boss fight. When it comes to the endgame, New Raw Toxin is a high power damage scaling for critical strike minion build. We can easily get 100% crit chance with this Ascendancy, but it have to combine with a well-crafted minion web like this. We need minion damage, minion crit chance, and crit multi, and also the weapon critical strike chance. And don't worry, this is super easy to craft. Just keep rolling essence on the fracture wand with crit chance until hit minion crit multiplier mod, and craft bench a weapon crit chance mod, then it's done. It will give about 60% more damage with this weapon and Ascendancy. For our College command, I summarized it as 2-stage upgrade. Chaos damage version as low budget league starter, and Elemental Void Forge as endgame version. In early league, my weapon will use full-blown Surveying Sleep, the best weapon for minion chaos in this game. Level 25 Envy is a blast. After upgrade AG weapon to Void Forge, we no longer doing chaos damage, so the weapon will tend to use a crafted minion wand like this, and refund the Ascendancy point to get new Raw Toxin. So in overall, Servernt of Arakaali is a glass cannon Ascendancy. If you want to build a blighted map FK machine, it will be much easier than Necromancer. But there's downside. Without the bone barrier from Necromancer Ascendancy, we lost a defense layer. Minion no longer able to leech life for character. It's not a big deal to me since we already got so much damage, so it's okay to trade off some damage on passive tree and gear to put more resource on defense. The defense layer without life leech, we turn to taking life regen by aura, flask, and passive tree. By Aegis Aurora for ES block recovery and staking enduring charge. To be honest, stake life regen is more like for FK simulacrum purpose. In most cases, ES recovery plus vitality plus enduring charge already can handle most of the case. Before we can get Aegis Aurora, Full-Blown Oppressor is a good budget alternative to cap both attack and spell block in early league. With this 3-layer defense, it's still less tankier than Necromancer, but it's enough for FK purpose. We also got lower minion life compared to Necromancer, but surprisingly, it never be a problem to me, since Arakaali have much higher damage. Every enemy and boss die pretty fast, so my AG only died once in last Phrecia event, which is killed by a Giga Rogue Exile. Otherwise, I didn't see a problem. We will see. Okay, for about how to leveling. To start a shadow character, I will use Poison SRS to level my Servernt of Arakaali, and switch to Strength Command at level 73. You know that this build use a lot of unique items, so it's better to help Arya when kill the bandit, to get 15% all resistance. I put a brief SRS leveling POB in video description. You can follow. After swap to Strength Command, the passive tree and cluster looks like this. The key point is to get minion life regen and cast resist to overcome the cast damage over time from Asian School, and also cap attack and spell block with this node. With Fullborn Oppressor and Rooming Flask and Amulet Anoint as the mountain, you should be able to cap full block. To upgrade following, the first step is to buy a Mask of Stitch Demon for your AG. It provides a huge amount of life regen, so we can refund the minion life regen node here in the yellow box. So you can use those points to open your cluster. And then open every jewel slot to stake as much as possible Gets the Eye with T1 minion flat physical damage. After that, if you want more life regen during mapping or FK, take the node in green box. You should also use minion life tattoo as much as possible if your minion have survival issue. For the gear, most of the gear are the same as Necromancer. Let's have a quick overview. Our core items Strength Command and Asian School. They could be expensive in day 1, but the price drop pretty fast in day 2. In early league, my weapon will use Fullborn Surveying Sleep, the most powerful cast minion weapon in the game. After upgrade edge weapon to Voidforge, the weapon will tend to use a crafted minion weapon like this. And we found Ascendancy point to get Neurotoxin. The shield use Fullborn Oppressor to get both attack and spell block. You can try to get better block roll when purchased. This shield can use a very long time until we upgrade to Aegis Aurora or Sawblade. Then is Amulet. We can use Hero's Jewel to get a lot of dex and a level 30 precision aura. We actually don't need accuracy. This aura just for the critical strike chance, so it's optional. You can choose other aura if you want. Eventually we'll upgrade Amulet to Renito's Roll, get 1 extra link for our Strength Command. It's a significant damage scaling. The Anoint choose as the mountain. It requires 2 black and 1 opal oil. For the build, I use build of Deceiver in early league, then upgrade to Darkness Intro, so we can stake in 2 more Gets the Eye. This build is basically a jewel staker. Try to stake as much Gets the Eye as possible. The jewel modifier we're looking for are T1 flat physical damage is mandatory. The rest are optional. And it's recommended to get one of the jewel with minion blind on hit and minion taught on hit. They can provide significant survivability improvement. For the ring, we want to bone ring for minion movement speed. It's a plus to also have minion damage or attack speed. But movement speed is first priority because we are playing melee minion. They have to walk around to search the enemy. Increasing minion movement speed is the quality of life when you mapping. And for globe and boost, try to get as much resistance as possible. These builds use too many unique items. If still not able to keep resistance, try to use jewels or tattoo to find resistance. The list of jewels are here for the reference. And for the enemy guardian gear, I summarize here. Mask of Stitch Demon is a key item for AG survivability. It should get a first priority to upgrade than any other gear. Always invest your AG before your character. Okay, so that's basically all information for Arakaali Chester command, which I verified working in last original Phrecia event. Chess command and enemy guardian are a little complicated and many details. So if you are new to this, I strongly suggest you to watch my 327 build guide and Q&A video before getting into it. So hope you enjoy the video. Keep safe and see you next time.